The most popular caliber for small game hunting, and maybe the most popular caliber overall worldwide, is the 22 long rifle. The 22 long rifle is cheap, reliable, and overall fun to shoot. The cartridge is like an old friend to every hunter and shooter. We all have used the round, and we all have some sort of affection for the round's capabilities. But even though the 22 long rifle cartridge is a great wee bugger, it is nothing if you do not have a great rifle to pair it with. Choosing a rifle for a specific purpose is a task that takes a whole lot of thinking and consideration. When choosing a rifle, you not only look at looks and feel, but you predominantly look at how well it functions as well. You need a well-functioning firearm that will have as minimal mishaps as possible so that it works well with the task at hand. Like anything you buy, the cheapest is usually not always the best. Sure, for small game hunting, you could buy a Norinco JW15, which is a Chinese knockoff of the BRNO Model 1. The rifle works and shoots relatively straight, but it feels cheap, tacky, and does not look that well polished. If you're on a budget, the JW15 is the way to go. However, if you are not on a budget, you need this one particular rifle or one of the newer versions, the CZ452. The CZ452 is an amazing bolt-action rimfire rifle. I've used this particular rifle for a number of years now, and prior to me purchasing a CZ512, the 452 used to be my main small game hunting rifle. The CZ452 is now a couple of decades old, with newer versions now released, the CZ455 and the CZ457. The CZ452 was first released in 1956 as the BRNO Model 2, and it essentially was an upgraded version of the BRNO Model 1. The 452 was discontinued in 2011 and was replaced by the 455. However, you can still purchase left-hand models of the 452 to this day. For me, I've had little to no issues with this rifle. The only issue I had with it was when I had over-oiled the rifle and then shot a couple of thousand rounds through it, which caused the receiver to gunk up. The main aspect of this rifle that I love is that CZ quality. If we jump back to my little monologue of the JW15, you may have noticed I called that rifle tacky. Well, a lot of cheaper rifles do feel tacky, but if you do want to spend some extra coin on a rifle, like the CZ452, you will not get that tackiness. The 452 feels strong, solid, and balanced. These are all good qualities you need in a good rifle. The rifle is also dead accurate. I have mounted on the rifle a basic Bushnell Banner scope. This scope actually came with the rifle since I purchased it second hand. The barrel is 16 inches in length and it is hammer forged. The receiver is made from a single steel billet. You can get 10 round mags for the rifle, but at this stage I only have a 5 round magazine. The rifle is threaded for a suppressor, and because of why not, I have put a Ghost modular baffle suppressor on the rifle. The suppressor admittedly adds a shit ton of weight because of how big it is, and to be honest, I could have purchased a smaller suppressor. But in my defense, the suppressor was on sale at the time, and I'm always looking for a bargain. The rifle itself weighs 6.1 pounds or 2.7 kg. And the suppressor actually only weighs 0.76 pounds or 345 grams. Admittedly, that is not a significant weight, but when the suppressor is on, I do feel that the rifle wants to droop downwards. The stock is made of Turkish walnut, and as you can see, the rifle has been used a fair bit. The bluing on the rifle handle is rubbing off, and there are a few dings and scratches along the stock. But these marks to me are a testament that the rifle has been used and loved. I personally do not buy a rifle that is already a couple years old second hand if it does not have a few marks of use on it. This is because I feel there may have been a problem with that rifle, because it sat in the safe for most of its life. However, when I first got the 452, there was admittedly nowhere near as many marks on it as there is now. The proof is in the pudding with this rifle. It is well balanced, well made, and a well-regarded rimfire rifle. I may not use the rifle as much now for small game hunting because I have my CZ512, but I'll always go back to the rifle to either plink or the occasional small game hunt when I feel like I want to use a bolt action rifle. My 4.52 has taken down more hares and rabbits than I could count, and I have fired tens of thousands of rounds through it just when I was plinking. The only time the rifle let me down was due to my own fault, and for that I will always recommend a CZ rimfire rifle to anyone who is looking for a bolt action rimfire rifle. Thank you all for watching. I am Ben and this is Ben Doing Things. A link to my Instagram and Twitter is in the description, and please remember to like this video and of course subscribe if you have not. And I must say once again, thank you for watching.